Hi everyone, Juan Finance here, and in this video we're going to cover basic candlestick forms and patterns. Now, candlestick forms and patterns reading is very important whether you are trading or investing, because this would give you the idea about the behavior of the market and the structure of the market. So here we're looking at the basic formations of a green candle. So we have here, now we all know that the green candle is being produced when you have the opening price is lower than the closing. So here, this is our opening, and we have a higher closing price. So we have the lower wick or the lower price range, and we have the upper wick or the upper price range. Now, this is an example of a bullish red candle. You have here a strong buying pressure. Now the bearish one actually indicates a strong selling pressure. Engulfing would give you the idea that imminent reversal of the trend is potential, while a doji would give you the idea of sideways, because this is actually representing indecisions among market traders and investors. Now for the red candles, we have here, this is our opening and this is our closing price. We have the lower price range and the upper price range. Now, bearish red candle is like this. Okay, so it has a, here if you're going to look at, it has a buying pressure. The prices are moving upward. Now here, you have a strong selling pressure. So if you're going to look at here, most of the trades are happening at the bottom of the price range. Engulfing again would give you the idea of imminent reversal. And doji, it may move sideways because this is a sign of indecision. So here we have an actual, you know, price movement of the index. It's actually the PSEI. But let's try to observe here the behavior of the market, looking at the candle formations. And I did not draw any trend lines here or put MACD or RSI or lower upper bonds here, but merely looking at the candles and how the candles can give us insights about the future movements of a particular price. So here we have our first four candles. So the first one is actually a bearish green, and then the next three candles here are actually bearish, but the last one is actually bullish red candle. And if you're going to look at closely here, we have here actually lower highs. So the first high here from the green candle is actually higher than the next candle, and we have here an obvious lower high. And the next one is, if you're going to look at that trend there, it's actually moving downward, and this bullish red candle here may give us a hint that it's actually pushing downward. And for the past, let's say 2 4 more candles, it actually moved sideways, but the trend actually continues. We have here lower highs, and you can see here that this engulfing candle actually pushed the price to move downward. So this engulfing candle here may serve as your sell signal, if that's of course if you're holding the price below this level, the previous, let's say, days or weeks. So here we have a bearish red candle, and this may actually give you a buy signal. So if you're going to look at here, this is actually a the low of that trend, but if you're going to look at the next candle, actually opened higher than this. So if you can grab this opportunity, then perhaps the next candle, which is very obvious here, a bullish green candle, would give you the idea that, hey, you may consider buying. But if you fail to grab that opportunity, the next few candles here gave us, engulfing, and we have here a bearish red candle. So you can see here that the green candles rather are pushing the price upside. So this perhaps here, the two bullish green candles may give you a hint, a stronger hint rather, stronger than this previous three, that hey, you have to buy, take position, because we have here a strong buying signal. So we have here higher lows. If we're going to look at here, this low here is actually lower than this and lower than this. So that's exactly a formation of higher lows may indicate an upward trend. So the next price movement here, we saw that the stock actually rallied for a couple of days here. So you can see that massive jump of the price from this level here to that point. And here you can see that it actually tested this point here. But the next candle is actually a red bearish candle. And if you're going to look at that, the tip of this wick here against this one, this may give you a signal that hey, it actually failed to test another high. So it opened actually lower than this bullish green candle. So it may consider, a downside movement. Okay, meaning some of the buyers from this level are starting to take in some profits here. So if grab that opportunity to sell, you can take this opportunity again to buy. Okay, so engulfing is a reversal, a signal for an imminent reversal. It's not an absolute, but it can give you a hint, a heads up perhaps. So from this, you can see that it actually produced another uptrend here, where you will have another selling opportunity at this candles here. So three green candles before moving downside again. So we have here another engulfing red candle here. So the trend goes to this point here. But if you're going to look at here, this is actually a bearish red candle. So if this candle is not convincing for a buy signal, then perhaps you can wait for another candle formation. And this one obviously is, opened higher than this one. So perhaps this is a strong buy signal. And if you grab that buy opportunity, you will have again this um, profit taking opportunity here. So you may have uh, selling position at this point here. So when you have that selling position, if you're going to look at here, the next few candles would give you two more red candles, which would give you the idea that it could go downward. Okay, so we have a lot of engulfing candles here, and we have a doji, so a sign of indecisions. If you're going to look at from this candle here, the price actually moved sideways for about 3 to 4 days before diving again at this bottom here. But this one, okay, is a bearish green candle. So you may consider, waiting for the next candle formation to give you a buy signal. And so if you're going to look at here, this is the same, almost the same bottom here, and it tested another higher low. So that's exactly a buy signal. So when you consider buying at that point, this is another selling opportunity here. So we have here another engulfing. So again, a signal for a reversal. And there you go. We have here a reversal from this trend. So you can see that it actually uh, went down from this point here, two more candles here, and up to this point here. So this last red candle here is actually a bearish red candle. So you may consider, looking at the next candle formation here that would give you, higher lows. And if we're going to look at here, this is the tip of that red candle. The next one is actually a higher low, and the next one is actually a higher high. So that would give you a hint that, hey, you may consider taking a buy position because it may go upside. And if we're going to look at that hint there, actually push the price to another opportunity here for a sell signal, and so on and so forth. So there, you actually had a very good reading of candlestick form. So analyzing one candle is not enough. It may give you the momentum of that specific hour or specific day, but what is important is that you have to read candles cluster by cluster, and what it's actually saying. What's the candle trying to give you a heads up for the next few trading days or trading hours. So that's very, very important. You have to observe the range of the prices, lower lows, lower highs, or upper lows or upper highs. The body of the candle is also important, engulfing in doji. So you have to combine all those candle formations, and that would give you not exactly an absolute direction of the trend, but perhaps an idea when to buy and when to sell. So here we have other patterns that may give you, strong conviction about your analysis. So here we have double top and double bottom. And if you're going to look at, this would give you different positioning as well. So you have buy opportunity, sell. You have buy again here, and then sell opportunity there. So you also have these key levels here as your resistance. We have your key level here as your support, as well as this one, and this is your support here. So again, any breakout of key levels may give you a hint whether to buy or sell position. We also have here head and shoulders, and this is an indication of your left, perhaps left shoulder. This is the head and this is the right shoulder. So this is a buy opportunity, and that's a sell opportunity there. This is a key level here of resistance, and if the stock fails to breach this one, then that would go downtrend. That's why you have here a sell signal. And same as this one, the inverse head and shoulders. So if you're going to, this is actually key level here. This is your base support here that you may want to consider buying here. And once it's actually breached this key level here, then that would give you a signal for a selling, because it would retrace and then before it's going uptrend. We also have rising and falling wedges. So you have here upper, or you have here higher lows, and you have here uh, it's like a constant level of your highs here. So that would give you an idea that the price may go sideways before breaching this key level here. So buy signal, sell signal. And you also have the falling wedge. You have here a sideways movement of the key supports, and you have here a downward movement of your resistance. So that's a sell position indication there, and you have here a buying position. So that's all for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope that you learned something. Please do like the video, and if you want others to understand, kindly share this video. And if you need to know more, kindly subscribe so you won't miss any future videos that we're going to make. Thanks for dropping by.